That's our DJ. That's our DJ, the international man of mystery, Mr. Doug Friedman over there, spinning the tunes for you. This is the Chicago Vintage Show coming to you from the OuttaSpace, which is located in Music Suburb, USA, Berwyn, Illinois, one of the coolest towns I've ever known in my entire life. Well, we're going to take the Chicago Vintage Show and turn it into Dial-A-Date. All of these bachelors are available or wait, wait, one of them might be married. We'll just leave it at that. You can figure it out from there. I have four very special guests with me who are here to talk about the Latino side of the rockabilly thing, Pachuco culture, Zoot culture, the West Coast thing. Let me just introduce them to you. They can tell you where they're from. Starting off with a young man near and dear to my heart. He actually lives about a block from where I live. Please say hello to Eddie.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Nice looking hat. You are styling and profiling.
Thank you, Ken.
And it's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Oh, yeah, well, thank you.
Mayor of Rockabilly.
Now, you actually were born and raised in the Chicago area.
I was born in Mexico.
Oh, that's right.
Raised in Chicago.
Raised in Chicago. Okay. Next young man next to him in the fabulous suit and full hardware. Show him the knuckle dusters. Right there. Right there. Please say hello to the killer Diller. This is Rico. It's a pleasure to have you here. Rico spins records with us here at the OuttaSpace at the Chicago Vintage Show. And next to him, I believe you are from Rockford, or you live in Rockford. Please say hello to Swek.
Rockford, yeah. Represent.
Yeah. Were you born in Rockford?
No, I'm from California, but all my life I've been going back and forth, so I consider myself a Midwest guy.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. And another young man that I know I've met at shows and whatnot, but I've never had a chance to say hello personally. This is Cisco, everyone.
So I was born in Mexico, but I've been living in Rockford for the past 22 years.
Okay.
Rockford, yeah, all the way.
Now, I don't know if it's still there, but Rockford used to have a motel called the Flying Saucer Motel, which had the greatest neon in the world, but it was also the creepiest. It's the motel that you went to if you definitely wanted to get shot.
Either one, yeah.
Exactly. So now, obviously, all of you guys are Latino by birth, by culture, by, and I just want to go on record by saying that I did not dare try to dress as well as you guys tonight, so I'm representing full-on white guy, Southern rockabilly guy thing. With the Argyles, and I wasn't even going to try to touch what these guys do. How did you guys, now obviously you're sort of born into the culture, but how did you go, hey, this is way cooler than anything else I've ever seen?
Well, I think like most of us, we just saw it. We saw a guy wearing a suit, black and white, color television growing up. We were like, that's badass. I want to be that.
Now, did any of you have fathers, grandfathers, uncles who were lowriders?
For me, I think it was my dad and my mom. Both of them were into it.
Were they?
Yeah, my dad was a sharp dresser, sharp dancer, and I saw them, and there was some big influence.
Yeah.
But then seeing it also on TV and hearing the music.
Now, was your dad?
My dad.
Was he a car guy as well?
No, my dad was a Pachuco, a dancer, and he. Second generation, I could say.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
So my dad in the 50s, he was full-on Zoot suit and everything.
Now, I want to ask Swek about this suit. I'm guessing you had that custom made.
No, it's a rip-up, it's not original, but if it's...
It looks good.
Absolutely. One at a time, stand and do the little model turn. Look at that. As the old song says, man, it's the Zoot suit with the reet pleat. Let's, Eddie, give him the full the full. You got to. Now it's your turn. Give him the little.
There you go. Short up.
That. Oh man. It's subtle.
There you go.
That's. I think my wife speaks for all of us with that meow meow. So, I also want to go on the record as speaking as somebody who's been part of the rockabilly scene in Chicago since the '80s. You guys, and by you guys I mean Latino guys and also a younger generation of guys. You guys have grabbed a hold of this rockabilly thing, this vintage thing, and you have just shook it up for all it's worth. And I really appreciate that.
Well, thank you. Well, we love it, so we
Yeah,
put our 2 cents and our passion into it, our heart into it.
that's the thing that I like. You seem like really enthusiastic about it. And on top of that, I hope this isn't like, I hope I say this the right way. You guys are all born with really good hair.
I would say for these guys, but I'm starting to.
Oh man.
I'm gonna start wearing a golden pompadour or something.
All right, there you go. Wait, what's the line that the guy said about you one time?
Oh, one time, they were complimenting my greasy hair, shiny and everything, and the guy comes up to me, "Hey man, you comb your hair with a pork chop?" And then I was like, "What are you talking about? And my hair is, like that greasy?"
Oh,
He said, "Enough grease to fry an egg," and I told him, "You know what? I think you comb your hair with a fish bone."
there you go. So tell me a story. I want to know, because you started to tell me, and I said, stop, save it. Where did this suit come from?
Well, this suit, I was hanging out with some friends at a garage, and we were drinking, and
You drinking? No.
we were talking and having a good time, rocking good time, and then one of them saw my bike hanging on the garage, and he's like, "When are you gonna take your bike?" I said, "Dude, what's the hurry?" So I was like, "Let's do a bet, I'll come back for the bike on Monday. If not, you give me a Zoot suit," because this guy had the best cars, best suits and everything. And so we made a bet. I said, "I'll pick up my bike on Monday at 7 in the morning," but we were drinking that Sunday or Saturday. So I was there at 7 in the morning, or 8 in the morning, picking up my bike, and he lost the bet. I got the Zoot suit, and I picked up my bike.
There you go.
So this is one of many. I like this one. It's a top side.
It's beautiful. Cisco, tell me more about your life out in California. Oh, it was Sweck. Okay, I apologize.
It's pretty good over there. I mean, my younger years, growing up, looking up for the scene, and it was amazing. But like I say, I was going back and forth, and look at the scene from here and from over there, and it was just great. There's no words to explain. Just growing up, looking at the scene, and just
Yeah, it's.
living the lifestyle.
I've only visited California once or twice, but from what I've seen, the rockabilly scene, the zoot suit scene, the vintage scene is extremely strong out there.
Yeah. I mean, they keep it real.
Absolutely. So now, I'm trying to think how to phrase this. Do you get? Obviously, you like the suits because it's a great look. But do you go into the research of knowing, the whole political side of it as well?
A little bit. I mean, I don't get too political.
You don't get too heavy about it. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people get offended by the
Sure.
roots and all that stuff. But it just makes me feel good, and that's what I like about it.
There you go. You cannot beat that with a stick. So, do you guys have? Are you guys the whole zoot suit scene in Rockford? You are the Pachuco scene.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think we are. Yeah. There's 2 of us. But hey, we show some love, we were saying, and we hopefully inspire some other people to pull out their suits. Because we come up to people and they're like, "Man, I have something like that, but I don't want to wear it out. I feel like it would be weird." I'm like, "No, man, pull that out. Wear it with pride. Well, anything you wear it with pride, and it'll show, you."
And I'm assuming that something that my wife and I talk about a lot is that in the rockabilly scene, in the vintage scene, it's not a contest. It's not like who's the biggest rockabilly in the world? It's about having a good time, isn't it?
Having a good time, yeah. Spending time with people, good people. We become like family and friends, so
Absolutely.
that's what's about.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Well, you guys, you couldn't be better dressed. Your cleaning bills must just be astronomical. or do you do like the old Mitch Hedberg joke about this jacket has a tag in it, it says dry clean only. That means this jacket is dirty. Mitch Hedberg. So let me ask each of you guys this, and this doesn't have to just be the Zoot suits, but count up in your mind how many suits are hanging in your closet right now.
20.
Good man. Strike.
I lost the count already.
I got about 10 Zoot suits, but a lot of 50 suits and stuff.
Okay, so for Zoot suits, you got 10 of them,
10 of
which
them.
you're miles ahead of the rest of us.
Yeah. And I want to say these guys, represent Rockford pretty good because their style, they dance, they're cool people and everything, cool vatos. But they're the only ones, but, the saying goes like this, pocos pero locos, which means only a few, but we're crazy. Crazy fun, And I like that, because we need to represent, our heritage, what we grew up with, and who we are, roots, basically.
Exactly. I think these guys have said it pretty good. Let's hear it once again for Cisco and Sweat and Rico and Eddie right here on the Chicago Vintage Show. Take it away, Douglas. Beautiful.